Hello, it's Simon here from Mash.ie with the next part of our series on learning multiplication tables for Mash. What we're going to do is very obvious when you see this. We're going to learn the 5 times tables. I fundamentally disagree with learning tables off by heart, and I feel there are always strategies that you can learn to help you learn your tables without learning anything off by heart. And at this stage it is 6:30 in the evening when I'm recording this, which means that if I was doing my 6 times tables, or if I was doing my 5 times tables, sorry, I would be able to learn what that 6 meant, because basically if I know my 5 times tables, I know that when the big hand is on that 6, it means it's 30 minutes past 6. So 6 5s is 30. In a few minutes it will be 7 pointing to the 7. This big hand will be pointing to the 7, and I will know, because I know I've learned time on the digital clock, because I'll be doing loads of work on time, that will mean that it will be 6:35. So 7 5s are 35. The clock is your very useful friend. In fact, I would teach your 5 times tables when you're teaching time, when you're converting your analog clock to a digital clock. And it works for every single one from your 1 to 10. Now, you've already learned your zeros, so you don't need it. You've already learned your 1s and 2s anyway, so you don't need that, or your 10s and your 9s. So basically for these 3s all the way around, it's really handy for children to know, well, we know that a quarter past is a 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah. So you get the idea. So you teach time, you don't teach the 5 times tables. Now, for kids who are finding it really, really difficult, there are other strategies for learning the 5 times tables. Multiply by 10 and a half the number. I don't really like that one as much. I know it's one that's used a lot, but some children will be able to do that. If they struggle with time, they might prefer the tactic. Add a 0 and half your result, and that will give you your 5 times tables. But I reckon if you're going to do anything, I would definitely teach your 5 times tables as a kind of sort of sideshow to teaching time. Spend a good few weeks teaching time and converting things to the decimal clock, and you won't actually have to learn your 5 times table at all. So again, without learning anything off by heart, I think we certainly can get rid of that 5 times tables. So let's get rid of it right now. While I have you, because you have a choice, maybe that won't suit you, you might learn your 4 times tables instead first. I would do them in either order. I think they're equally okay to do. 4 times tables is kind of easy-ish. This is where things start getting a little bit more tricky when we're learning our tables, because the rules become a little more difficult. You know the way the children love doubling? Well, let's double. For the rule of multiplying by 4 is double. So if we want to do 4 multiplied by 7, double 7, 14, double 14 again, 28. So 4 7s are 28, double. Look at that's one that we haven't done yet. 3, okay, double 3 is 6, double 6, 12, 4 3s are 12. Look at 6, double 6, oh we did that one, sorry, double 8, 16, double 16, 32. People know, children know how to do double, they like doubling, so let's double. Loads of practice. So when you're then consolidating using your dice games, your card games, you can add domino games in there if you want to, magnetic letters, and multiplication.com, one of my favorite websites, or if your school is paid for something like Mathletics or Manga High or Sumdog, use any of those to consolidate your tables. I'm sure there's 100,000 apps for consolidating tables on iPads and Androids and all the various others, so give them a go too. So 2 lessons there in this video. Multiplying by 5, do not, for the love of goodness, do not teach your 5 times tables in isolation. Teach time, then you've taught the 5 times tables. And then when it comes to the 4 times tables, all you need to know is the rule, it's very, very easy rule, which is double, and you can double and then double again, and then you'll have your 4s out of the way. That leaves you with 4 sets of tables left, which is 3, 6, 7 and 8, and I am going to cover that in the next I'm going to cover some of that in the next video. Thanks for watching.